And I'm back. All right. So, I am prepared to do this, guys. Yes, I did wash my hands. Before anyone says anything else, I pee very fast. I am like the fastest peer on the planet, okay? All right, we're gonna get this all set up. Get some sound going. I'll be listening to it through these. All right, Skyla. All right. Get ready, you guys. We're about to do this. For anyone who hasn't seen it, are you totally fine with me telling you what happens? Just give me a thumbs up, yes or no. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and thumbs up this video. Let's get it circulating since we're about to do the full reaction. All right, so you just want me to react to it then? All right, I'm getting... Hello, Laura. I am Jonathan. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, I feel like if you guys haven't seen it, you should probably hop off because there will be spoilers on this. If you have not seen it, unless you're watching it while I hit play at the same time. Should I start over? It's fine. When this posts, I'll just trim the beginning part out and we'll go right into the video. So it'll be fine. Yeah, Keo, I agree. You guys are all great, but I just don't want to spoil it for you. And I know a lot of people want to get talking about it. Oh, Stephanie and Co. How was the ABC party with the actors? I wish I was like there with them. All right, final warning. We're about to press play here. All right, we are going to be talking about it. So fair warning, that's a consensus. More people requested I discuss it. So you have 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up. I just pushed play. I just pressed play. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is great. Oh no. I'm so anxious right now. All right, here we go. Previously on How to Get Away with Murder. Oh no. Bonnie, why did you do it? Why did you tell Frank? Why did you spill the beans? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What's happening? Oh, Ophelia. She's here. Oh my goodness. 4:58 p.m. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh boy. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Annalise just said she's gonna jump off the balcony. I mentioned the balcony, y'all. I said the balcony meant something. Oh, Hannah's lawyer. What's gonna happen to Hannah's lawyer? Oh, whoa. Oh, my mother. My mother. I just want to talk about my mother. Oh, shoot. They can't find Frank. Yep. Damn right, Laura. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bonnie, you did screw up. Big time. Oh, this is weird. I've Okay, so Laurel and Bonnie are talking right now about Frank. Aw. Yeah, the exchange is really good, Laura. I like this exchange between the two. I'm glad Ophelia's back too. Yeah, Keo, I like this scene too. We're in the court. Oh, Alfred, the actor that plays Wes. He's in this. Jorge's testifying right now. Jorge's testifying. I'm not done yet. I just started, guys. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Akita. Thank you. Have a good night. You are the best. Have a good night. Yes, I will post this later, B views. Oh. Oh. Jorge knew about Tegan. Jorge just called Tegan out. Oh. Jorge lied. I was wrong about that. Yeah, Michaela, you're a sociopath. Michaela hasn't made up for her, hasn't redeemed herself yet. Haha. Oh, Connor's taking a nap. Is this where the deleted scene goes? Yes, I am watching right now. Surprise witness. Ride or die. I'm watching the scene they posted on Twitter between Annalise and Tegan. And I love that this episode is written by Pete Nowak. The witness is Wes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Laurel's out. Laurel's peacing out. Laurel's peaced out. What? Uh, that was the most stressful 6 minutes of my life. We're at a commercial. I thought I could wait, but I can't. I'm just gonna fast forward through the commercial. All right, we're back. Michaela and Connor are lying on the bed. They're talking. I never noticed Connor had a James Baldwin poster on his wall. That's kind of cool. Mm, we're getting some more backstory of Michaela. Wow. I feel like they're trying to justify her choices. Yeah. Hannah's safety deposit box. Oh. Mm, Frank. Oh, we're back in court. We're back in court. Oh, it's Burkhead. Burkhead is up. Thank you, Akela. Thank you. Oh, the gin. Good point. Ugh, I do not like the governor. I cannot stand the governor. What if the governor's not behind this? Like, what if she's not even behind this? Oh, oh no. I would not vote for that woman. I would not vote for her. I'll tell you that much. She's not getting my vote. Gosh, she does have evil eyes. Oh, Frank's back. Yes. Frank, ride or die for AK. This moment between Frank and Annalise is really good. Charlie Weber, yes. Oh, he has a thumb drive. Yes. Annalise is questioning the governor now. Oh, when she brought up Hannah Keating. She's lying through her teeth. She is lying through her teeth. Yeah, coincidence. Gunshot to the head, huh? Yeah, play that recording. Hannah wanted the AK to go down. Take down Burkhead. Take her down. Kyo, yes. Oh. Yeah, Queen Rena, are you talking about Charlie Weber with Frank? That was a really good scene. The crying. Oh, oh, I got chills. They're electrifying. And I'm losing control. All right. We're skimming through these commercials. Oh, oh, we're back. And we're back. Commercial break is over. Yeah, I'll discuss it after, Skylar. They just offered Nate another immunity deal. New terms. Oh, they offered him money. Oh, jeez. Oh, Gabriel. No. Gabriel's a shooter. Is that who it is? I'm telling you right now. Oh, there's a property. Oh, what are they talking about? Tegan and Laurel are talking. They're scheming. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Ooh, dang. AK is going off on Nate. And they ain't even in court. Good night, MJ. Good night. Ooh. I didn't realize Frank would be mad at her. Oh, there's Stay. There it is. Hmm. I like this song during the Bonnie and Frank song too, or scene. Oh, Gabriel. Yeah, Marky, there are going to be spoilers. It said spoilers in the description multiple times. Oh, Frank just told Gabriel the truth. Mm. Frank is talking to his brother. I'm sorry, let me stand corrected. Whew. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Things are happening. Things are definitely happening. Uh oh. What's this? Mm, Oliver's clean, I guess. Oh, Nina. Connor or Oliver's trying to get Connor the same deal as Michaela. I just like to listen to Oliver when he speaks because. Oh boy. Improving them. What? What? What are they doing with Connor? Nate's on the stand. Oh man. Who's this witness? Oh boy. Nate is coming through. Yes. LOL, Taya. Taya. Oh. Oh, yes. Nate. Nate. Oh, man. Yes. Bonnie's face. She's like, uh-huh. Yep, he said that. Wow. My pops. Nate is crazy, but he did come through. Oh, we need a Tegan dance. Well, it depends on how much I like this episode. Maybe I'll do a Tegan dance afterwards. Oh, what is this? What is that? What? I yes. Wow. Nate. Nate. What about my pops? Wow. Oh, let's get some drinks. I don't think it looks different to Asia. I'll take a look though next time she's back. I might do a backflip, Keisha. Oh, okay. I thought Connor just said Oliver was with Linford. I'm like, Oliver! Never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream. My bad. Nate does say goodbye with respect, Erica. Oh, oh no. Oh, it's mom. It's just mom. Okay. Who's knocking at the door? Like, who's knocking at the door? Oh, I'm almost there, Queen Rena. What? 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 Connor. Connor. Oh, Keo. I'm scared. Where is the gin? Connor. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Michaela. Wow. Oh man. Um, Danix. So Connor just told Oliver that he doesn't love him anymore. So if you've seen it, you know where. Yeah. All right, let's. We're about halfway through. A little more than halfway, guys. Oh, I am not ready. Sarah Lou. Yeah. Ah, Anime's mama, Ophelia. Marky. Anime. Yeah. Mm, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that nothing about Tegan. You better not say nothing about Tegan. Ophelia always delivering those motivational speeches. Yes, Ronetta, Cicely Tyson. Yes. Oh, do we have a surprise witness? Guys, my heart is racing right now. My heart is racing. He still hasn't mentioned. Uh, oh, Frank. This is the scene we got in the trailer. He's at the. Oh. Someone was. I forgot who it was. Someone was right about the baby. Wow. Okay. What's happening? Okay. Annalise's closing statement. Kyo, that cemetery scene was hard. My eyes are like perpetually watering this whole time. They're at the verge of tearing this whole time. I'm so sad. Yeah, Chantel. You better act, girl. Annalise is acting her butt off. Oh, I love this speech by Viola. This is amazing. I cannot take my eyes off of her. This is beautiful. Oof. Wow. Emmy submission. 100. Go Viola. The last ever. The best ever. Survivor. 53. Memphis, Tennessee. Yes. I'm speechless, y'all. That speech was fire. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Tegan? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Tegan! Come on. Come on. Come on. Tegan. Okay, we're going in for the verdict. Yeah, Mike. That scene was everything. Oh, my heart is racing. Jermaine. Oh, yes. Wait, they're going through the names. Michaela's face, Oliver's face. Why do they keep bringing up Caleb? She did not kill him. Oh, Gabriel's face. I don't like that. Oh, Bonnie. Oh, no, no, no. They're outside. They're outside. Oh, boy. Who's taking the money? Oh, Gabriel. For real, Connor? For real? Damn. Oliver's pissed. Michaela. Michaela ain't redeem herself. Mm-mm. Michaela, go home. Call your dad. Call your dad. Talk to your dad about this. Dang, she got nobody. Oh, Jorge. Yes, I knew. I knew. Not the way I thought, but it definitely close. Okay, we're outside the courthouse. Sorry, commercial. Hold on. Jorge is a daddy. Oh, all right. I think that was the last commercial. So this is it. This is it. That was the last commercial. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We're starting back up. We're starting back up. Whew. Okay. We're at a funeral. Flash forward. Flashback. Imagination. I don't know. I don't know. What is happening? What the fuck? Oh my god. No. Oh. What? Wait. What is he doing? What is he doing? Um. What's happening, everyone? What is he doing? What is he doing? Laurel's out. Who are you? No. No. Are you? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't you dare. Nate? Wow. Oh, come on. Gray beard got it? Come on. Wow. There's Michaela. Beach! Beach! Yes! Okay. Okay. I see what they're doing now. Okay. Criminal Law 100. My name is Christopher Castillo. That's it. That's it. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta take a pee break. Sorry. I was holding it since like halfway through. Be right back. And I'm back. Okay. All right. Okay. How you guys feel? How you guys doing? Yes, I washed my hands. I pee very quick. I just go very quickly. I am a record-breaking peer. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, wow. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. There's a lot of emotion going on. There's a lot less twists than I thought there were going to be in the last episode. I'll be completely honest about that. You know, I kind of did go to the bathroom just to wipe my eyes just a little bit. John, I will say I am satisfied. I am satisfied. I definitely thought it was going to go a completely different way. I didn't think it would go that way. But it wasn't like, I wouldn't say it was like a blow me out of the water finale. I don't think that, but I think there was a lot of good moments in there. Well, that's because that was probably Alfred Enoch's twin brother who has a Spanish accent. Christopher Castillo. I definitely, the governor, yeah, Erica, the governor definitely got what she deserved. So the governor did kill Hannah. Caitlin, is that what we're coming to the conclusion of? She was behind it? I'm so glad Annalise lived a happy life. Yeah, I thought that was. I'm just very, very, very surprised they went with that being older Christopher. I like Chantel. I do like knowing that Annalise was Christopher's mentor. I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool. Like, that's cool that she was able to still stay in his life. But I feel like, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, because I thought that Nate would have ordered Jorge's death. That's immediately what I thought. Like, for Emmy win for Viola's performance was phenomenal. Yeah. Annalise, yeah. Annalise did kill Annalise. Annalise did kill Annalise. Skyla, thank you. Thank you, Skyla. Nate got away with murder. Laurel confirms her dad. Hold on. I wish we learned a bit more about the characters up until Annalise's funeral. The accent spinoff or no? I could definitely see. Like, I think they did set it up for a spinoff. I think I think they did set that up. Oh, Erica, you are right. It was Tegan and Laurel. It was Tegan and Laurel that killed Jorge because they conspired about it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. All right. So let's discuss, I guess. All right. Let's start off with Frankie boy. How you guys feel? How you guys feel about Frank? Yeah, Zanab. I feel like you got your Eve ending. You got Eve back, and she was the one delivering the eulogy. That was really cool. Yeah. So how do you guys feel about Frank? Frank thoughts. Frank thoughts. So Gab, apparently Sandrine was killed by Jorge. Laurel confirmed that. Yeah, it's not a Shonda show. It's Pete Nowak. Yeah, I'm a little like I kept saying that Frank, I kept saying that Frank did deserve to die, because he was one of the murderers. So I mean that makes sense, but I didn't expect both of them to die. Even though in every video I was just like one of them is going to die. It was just like I wasn't expecting both, but Dej, I definitely thought he was gonna shoot Annalise for a second, and I was like, "What is he doing?" And then I saw Burkhead coming down. Wow, that was wow. Ignis, I actually couldn't. I actually agree. I didn't expect the ending to be this happy. To be completely honest, I thought it was going to be completely like just negative. Just like everybody was screwed over. And I think Frank dying, I do think he deserved to die. He is the one that committed the most murders. And I feel like telling him that he was Sam and Hannah's son kind of just like sent him into a spiral where it was like, I don't think there's any way for him to come out, especially how he presented it in a way where it's like, you shouldn't have told me. He already knew when he gave the Annalise the hard drive. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Liza did amazing this episode. I mean, she's always great, but she did amazing this episode. We'll get to Westifer. We'll get to Westifer. Hold on now. Let's talk about Bonnie real quick. We're just going to bring up Bonnie briefly. I did not expect her to die, guys. I definitely thought she was not going to die. Yeah, but Jasmine Bonnie did kill, what's her name? Rebecca. Yeah, she killed Rebecca. She killed D.A. Miller. I didn't think they were both going to die. That's, wow. Charlie and Liza both did great. You are absolutely correct. They both did phenomenal. Like, I always liked their acting, but they really brought it up to another level here. Romeo and Juliet, yeah. Cisco Unit. Cisco Unit, that's from The Flash, right? Romeo and Juliet, totally. Yeah, Nini Bonbon is so loyal. Wow. Yeah, wow. I definitely thought they were going to run away together. If Bonnie had just not have told him. But then they needed a thumb drive. They wouldn't have gotten that. They wouldn't have gotten the thumb drive. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Lexi, I'm glad they were able to die together. Laura, Bonnie did have the most tragic story. Yeah, I totally agree. Bonnie deserves better. Priscilla, yeah, I agree. I thought Bonnie was going to get a happy ending. I definitely thought. That's what I'm most surprised about. Even with the leak in the trailer, and knowing that Bonnie was the one that did get shot, it kind of did spoil that a little bit, because when Frank got shot, that could have easily been like, oh, it's just going to be Frank that died. But Frank killed the governor to protect Annalise. Erica. Thank you, Erica, so much. Yes, yeah. The thumb drive did not prove that the governor was in it, though, right? It kind of did, because they were referring to her like they knew her, like they had a relationship. So I think that's how it tied together. Sarah, Laura rode off as quick as hell. Not surprising. She was like, I'm out. Gunshots, we out. But yeah, what? So Gabriel just left with the money? Let's talk about Gabriel. What happened with that? Gabriel was just like, peace. I'm taking this money and I'm gone. Oh, wow. Yeah. Laurel is a survivor too. That's Annalise, exactly. She's exactly like Annalise. She's a survivor. Gabriel, Erica, Gabriel earned that. Nate, yeah, we'll talk about Nate in a second. But Gabriel. Okay, what was his whole purpose? I'm kidding. Oh, wow. Who shot Bonnie? I think it was whoever was shooting Frank. She must have gotten caught in the crossfire for Bonnie. Gabriel did get away with murder. That's true. Gabriel got away with murder. Someone called Gabriel Walmart West. I can't get over that. I've heard that before. That's hilarious. Waiting for a spinoff. Yeah, totally possible. Totally possible. Who shot Bod? Bonnie, you mean? I'm assuming it was the FBI or whoever was shooting Frank. We're talking about, we'll get to Connor after Nate. We're going to talk about Nate real quick. So, good old buddy Nate. Nate is, he's okay in my book. I'm good with Nate. Gabriel, 87 Dominican Rican. Gabriel killed Paul, Vivian's ex-boyfriend. Pops! Yes! Nate came through. That is crazy. Like, that's insane. Miss Talada, I think it was the FBI or whoever was shooting back at Frank to take him down. But how did he get the 22 million? That's a good question. I don't know. I know he obviously got the money, but I don't know how he got it. Rob Frank, Bonnie, and AK True Friends. I'm happy that Frank didn't turn on Annalise. I will be completely honest. Like, I know I said that twist would be crazy, it would be insane, it would be great, but I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad they had her back into the end. Especially Frank. Nate is a detective. That's right. Nate and Gabriel got away with murder. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Kenny, I think Tegan and Laurel ordered the murder of Jorge. because they had that discussion before in the court, and they were just like, hey, he killed my mom. We just need to get rid of him. Like, they just need to get rid of him. And Laurel would do that. Tegan's cool with it. Guess we'll never find out who Aunt Bev is. All right, let's move on to Connor. So Connor was he was the one that sacrificed himself. He came through. We'll never know who Aunt Bev was. We'll never know who Aunt Bev was. You know, honestly, I didn't realize this. But the Connor Oliver thing was the one that made me the most emotional. Like, of all the things, that was the one that really got me hard. And then Bonnie and Frank, definitely, that got me too. Like, those are very close. Yeah, Jasmine Smith. I think he needed that to Hill. I think so too. I don't think he could have gone on knowing everything that he did and not have been punished for it. Like, that's just not how he would have worked. How did Connor go to jail if Annalise won? Laurel said they wouldn't go to jail if Annalise wins. Neil, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to watch the episode again and see if I can figure that out. I'm not 100% sure how that worked, because I guess the contract said they just had to testify, I guess. Really, Jacob Jones? That's why Connor wanted to go to jail? That's it. You got it. I think it's because they did testify. They did do what they said they were going to do. But I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it. That'll be something I address in like my actual recap video. Connor didn't have Michaela's dad for help. That's right. And he like bluntly turned down. They offered him the same deal, but he decided to turn it down. So yeah, Sarita, he didn't take the new deal. So there you go. I think Connor just needed, like, who said it? Someone just said it, but Connor needed that to heal. I don't think he would have been okay not being able to do that. And it probably would have, like, tore him apart. Connor renewed his immunity deal. Yeah. Nate went back on his immunity deal. Nate took money and then spoke the truth on the stand. He redeemed himself for once. He's been working to redeem himself for these past 2 episodes. I think he came in and was just like, all right, guys, I know you don't like me, but here we go. So Langford, I feel like the only other thing I would have liked to have known is what happened to all the corrupt people that were involved. Like the FBI, like Langford. What happened to him? What happened to Agent Murderer? Like, was she arrested, or like what happened with that? I don't know. Okay, who did we just talk about? We talked about Connor. I mean, we can mention Oliver. I definitely until they had the scene in the kitchen, I definitely thought he was still like shady about something. Definitely did. But I am happy that like there is a happy ending for them. That is nice. That's really cool. Like I've never been like hardcore on the Colliver ship, but I definitely I thought I'm happy that they were able to at least end up together after the 5 years. Kind of wanted to let's go back too, and I kind of wanted to let's go back too. Like, let your man do what he needs to do, right? Oliver did that for his own conscience, yeah. Ian Denix, I don't hate Oliver. I think Oliver's fine. I was just always suspicious of him. I just was just like, he's always getting involved in all this stuff. Sandra, Tegan's character. Let's go from Oliver to Tegan real quick. Let's go to Oliver and Tegan. You guys aren't feeling the Oliver talk. I think Oliver's fine. But I'm glad they ended up together. I think Connor deserves that. So let's talk about Tegan real quick. Dang. Annalise really turned down Tegan. Tegan is boss. How are you going to turn down Tegan? Wow. I can't believe that. Tegan is the MVP, though. Tegan came in. He was a secret ruse and this was clean, yeah. What if Connor went to jail? Why didn't Laurel? I don't know. I have to figure that out. Tegan is my superwoman too, Erica. Tegan was boss. You know what? It would be kind of cool if there was like a... She didn't... Derek, who didn't? Derek, who didn't? Do you think the ending was realistic-ish? Because I don't. Um, in my opinion, I thought it was more a little, like I mentioned earlier. I thought it was a little more happy. It was happier than I thought it was going to be. Like there was a lot more. Tegan was such a charismatic character. You are right. Yeah. Oh, Douglas Fawn. Yeah. Fan. Douglas Fan. I love them dancing together, doing salsa. Laura. Yeah. I love that scene. That was a really good scene. I like that. Yeah, Lexi, I kind of agree. It was a little, it was unrealistic. I just realized that everyone got happy endings, um, but I didn't think that everyone was going to get happy endings the way that they did. Like I know they needed to kill off a couple people, but I didn't expect it to be Bonnie and Frank. If anything, I thought they would have gotten a happy ending, but so hold on. Do you guys realize what this means? The Snow White case meant nothing. the Snow the Snow White case was a misdirection. Oh, 87 Dominican. Doubt, doubt, and more doubt. I got it down to a science now. I'm on it. I got it. Yeah, I'm glad that Connor and Oliver got a happy ending too. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Yeah, Sarah. Gabriel dipped. He was just gone. He waited. He stayed around for the trial and waited. It was like, okay, I'm out. You think so, Karina? Because I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe that was kind of her plan, and she was like telling everybody. But I just feel like I thought it was going to tie in more directly, like would actually see her like fake her death. Sam inspired. Yeah, Michaela wasn't at the funeral. Michaela gives 0 Fs. Like she clearly chose her path. Let's talk about Michaela real quick, because she apparently becomes a judge. So that's interesting. That's cool. Right? Ruins of Xerxes? The Snow White thing. It was like, what? Joshua, I totally thought Michaela would redeem herself. Um, I loved how Michaela kind of they tried to humanize her a little bit more. It wasn't enough for what she did though. I don't know. If you watch the hands, you will see, and I believe to be Tegan, that Robert ended up Eve as partners. Oh, yeah, that's really cool. Thanks, Akela. I think, yeah, you may be right. I think maybe it went through a cycle of all the lovers she had afterwards. Michaela probably is miserable. I'm sure she's miserable. Chantel, let's not talk about Michaela. Michaela becomes Annalise, where she will be a drunk. I totally see that. Yeah. I think Michaela got exactly what she wanted. Like, that's what she wanted, though. That's what she wanted. The holding hands was left to your dissertation. Oh, or discretion. I got it. Why did I think that's a dissertation? Why would you talk about a dissertation? Yeah, Priscilla, I'm definitely going to watch it again. Michaela had 2 children. Erica, where'd you see that? Lexi, you think she ended up with Tegan? It did show that? Oh, I would love that. Michaela should not have gotten a happy ending, but I kind of think she ended up alone. Yeah, Sarita, I don't think she got a true happy ending. I think she kind of was more like, that's what she wanted. She wanted to be powerful, and that's it. And a Keating name basically died. Wow, that's so powerful. Oh, I'm having trouble pronouncing your names. Ayana Lali. Oh, yep. A. Williams. The Keating name basically died. I love that. That's so cool. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'd have to see. I didn't know she had kids. Wow, that's cool for her to have kids. I think that she would make a wonderful mother. She would do anything for her kids. We know that much for sure. Yeah. Who's next? So we had Connor. Let's talk about. Let's just jump over to Annalise. I think it's Annalise time. I want to talk about Westifer at the end. We'll talk about Westifer at the end. Right now, we'll talk about AK. Girls at her swearing in. 2 little girls are her swearing in. Look like Asher. Oh, well, maybe she was pregnant. Who knows? Well, no, they would have been older. The kids definitely would have been older if they were Asher's kids. I kind of felt for Michaela. All she didn't have is the Jermaine J. Yeah, I kind of agree. That's why I said I almost feel like Michaela redeemed herself, but I still feel like, hey, she kind of got what she wanted. Yeah, Robert did nothing. Maybe Robert was one of the people she was holding hands with at the end. Who knows? I wish Annalise became the Supreme Court Justice and not Michaela. Yeah. Oh, Annalise's closing arguments. Do not get me started. That was beautiful. That I definitely see an Emmy with that. Evelyn, the Ophelia funeral scene, that got me. That got me. Priscilla. Annalise remained a queen. Yeah, I'm surprised she ended out. She ended out of this like she got out of this unscathed. That's crazy. She definitely got out unscathed. I think the ending handholding was all the people triumphs through her life and releasing those. Oh, cool. I like that. I like that. They introduced new characters for no reason. Two-tier closing argument. The closing argument was wonderful. Like there better be some sort of award talk for that. There has to be something. Like that was beautifully done. Like and just her going through her life and everything she's been through. Wow, that was just powerful. Stacey, I liked how Nate ended up. Yeah. Dan I feel like 2 episodes would have been prime. I would have been okay with that. No, but Bonnie, I like am I walking? She's getting nominated. She better, Taya. We knew the Black Panther part with the dad. Do you think Asher got what he deserved? I don't think Asher got what he deserved. I don't think Wes got what he deserved either. I don't think any of the kids should have went out the way that they did. Nathan got away with murder. Who's Nathan? Are we talking about Insecure? Oh, Nate. I thought you were talking about Ghost Bay. Yeah, I forgot about her sister. I legit thought the shooter was going to be Chloe. I'm so mad. What was the outburst in court for? Just to like send us in the wrong direction? Man, that's crazy. Characters like Robert, Maggie were probably involved just for character development. I agree, yeah, just for Annalise, Tegan, and Wes. Maybe it was just like Annalise went on a couple dates with Robert, and it's like, how do we get rid of Robert? Just have him come back for one scene, a couple scenes, and just be like, bye. Good night, Sandra. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Sandra. Have a good night. That's why Tegan wasn't there at Annalise's funeral. I don't care about Chloe one bit. I mean, I didn't really care that much about her, but it was just like, I thought there was more motives there for her. I mean, they all did deserve jail. I'm surprised. Like, again, I'm so surprised that most of them got happy endings and got what they wanted. Like, I'm just surprised by that. I expected a lot, like, I expected to go a lot darker. Asher killed Sinclair, he deserved. Wes killed Sam, he deserved. They all deserved it. You're right, yeah. A. Williams, you have a good night as well. I'm not going to attempt your first name again because I messed it up so bad the first time. But A. Williams, you have a good night. But I think you're right. I think you're right. Because I mentioned it in one of the videos. Wes did actually kill somebody. Frank killed somebody. Bonnie killed somebody. Nate is the one who really got away with murder. I think the governor did kill Hannah. I think that's it. Oh, and the governor totally deserved that. Oh, the governor. Ooh. Just seeing her on the stand. I wanted a little bit more of her on the stand. I feel like there was a lot that there could have been like between those two outside of court. And I wanted to see that because that's where things would have gotten like raw. Oh, speaking of rehab, what happened to Sally? Where is Sally? That's the hashtag we need to start. Where is Sally? Because she holds the holy grail of confessions in her hand. Colliver should have. Sally was the girl at rehab that Annalise told everything to. And Destiny, yeah, everyone who's been mentioning that Wes's was self-defense. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I thought Sally was gonna come in and just like completely demolish everything, but yeah, so no Sally, so that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, Sally somewhere is out there hitting pillows with a fireplace poker. Laurel did look old. Like, let's talk about the old makeup that they did. Like, Laurel looked old. I mean, Eve looked kind of the same age, but just with gray hair. But I'm not gonna lie, Connor looked good with a little gray. Yeah, I was digging that. But Oliver, he was looking old. All right, good night, Akila. Thank you so much for your help tonight. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for the discussion. You guys are all the best. Who did kill Emmett? Yeah. Who did kill Emmett? That's a good point. That's a good question. Um, at first, let's talk about. I guess we could talk about Westifer. Wait, was the old Eve really the actress of the young Eve? Yeah, that was the same one, Neil. That was definitely the same actress because I saw the name of the credit. Oliver's guilt wrinkles were on his face. Jorge killed Emmett. No one killed Emmett. Maybe Emmett just had a heart attack. We don't know. Yes, Issa. Eve is Jean Grey from X-Men. She was also on Nip Tuck too, way back in the day. A lot of us were wrong. Oh, thank you, Chantel. Thank you for bringing me back to the point. Christopher with the accent. I hated it at first, and then it grew on me. I was totally fine with it. When he said Christopher Castillo, I was like, okay, I'm good with that. Amen. Thank you. Simon got those years for being the most manipulative of the bunch and chopped up Sam's body. Michaela got her comeuppance for deporting Simon. Right? Marky, you hated it? Or you hated the accent? Rosetta Stone accent? So does Westbrook know the truth about the murders? That's a good question, Neil. Who knows? I thought I thought the accent was fine. If it was fine. I thought it was nice. It was nice how they kind of tied it back in and like brought it full circle. When you try to when you try to speak Spanish with a full on English accent, yeah, homeboy just speaking all different kinds of accents. Yeah, the accent was fine. I thought the accent was fine. Victor, yeah, I understand. I understand that you're not completely satisfied with it. I thought it was fine. I thought it answered everything. It tied all the loops. I think there's still a lot of things left unanswered, but I think that's mainly for like conspiracy theorists like us, like who are reading into a lot deeper details. But it was like I feel like Derek Black don't crack. That's right. Accent made sense. Yeah, and I liked that they ended up in like Mexico. So that's kind of cool. I'm assuming it's Mexico. Though I guess that was kind of racist of me to assume. But because they were in Mexico before, I'm just assuming that they went back to Mexico. So that was kind of cool. I think that was nice. Visa, yeah, what did Frank find under the sink? That's right. Because it definitely wasn't a thumb drive, right? I don't know. Hey, Bryona. How you doing? I'm just really happy that Annalise got a happy ending. That's really what I was looking for. I really wanted Annalise to get a happy ending. Mike, and I think Annalise did find love. I'm not sure, like, I'm gonna have to watch it again because I was like hardcore listening to the speech that Eve was giving. But I'm not sure, like, her walking and holding hands with someone. I'm trying to figure out who those people were and who they could have represented. But we saw Annalise dancing with Tegan, so it's like they did have a relationship afterwards. So that's nice that they were able to still do that. I love how they let Alfred play his own son. I know, I called that. I said that he could have been just older Chris, but that was just not what I thought they were going to do. I definitely did not think they were going to go that route. I thought definitely if it was going to be anything, it was going to be a Vision. His accent was more than Laurel, which does not make sense. Well, if Christopher grew up as a child in a Spanish speaking country, then he would have a thicker Spanish accent. Victor R. Hands down, Bonnie, Sam, Tegan, Robert, Nate, and Eve. Oh, handholds. Oh, okay. Interesting. Annalise finally found love with herself, something she never had. That's true. Wow, yeah, I do like that. Oh, for some reason, I thought the scene with Tegan was a flashback. Unused the changing hairstyles and the lighting for all the flashbacks. Yeah. Anyone see the headstone behind baby Sam? Yeah, wasn't it Sam's parents? Derek, the holding hand depicts who can see love at the end. Sam, Eve, then Tegan. Then she was alone walking with Tegan died, and she walked into the sunset by alone. Oh, that was showing that Tegan died? Why did you tell me that? Oh, that's so beautifully depicted. Oh, oh. So happy Michaela got her own. Yeah, Michaela did her thing. She went. She did it. Okay. Yeah, Tegan died of old age, yeah. Oh, when Tegan said that she loved Annalise, that was one of my favorite moments. That was really cool. That was pretty cool. Oh, that's why Tegan wasn't at the funeral. That makes so much sense. Oh, that makes so much sense. Yeah, that completely flew over my head. Wow. Yeah, I needed to watch it again. Yeah, Victor. I'm assuming that Annalise died of old age. Yeah. And yeah, I love how she got rid of Keating as her last name. Someone mentioned earlier, it's like the Keating name is done. There are no more Keatings. That family was toxic. There's no more Keatings. Well, yeah, even Gabriel. Gabriel's name is Maddox. The Keating name is dead. It's dead. Yeah, I need to rewatch it too, Karina. I have to watch it again to see if I see Michaela's kids. I didn't notice that. I found it a bit lazy and a ridiculous mission to show this West for a long run. See, Muhammad, yeah, that's why I was surprised they went that route. Destiny, good night. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm not, um, Adnan, yeah, Gabriel took money and he left. Gabriel just, bye. He left. So what was the point of him buying a gun? I'm not sure. I think it was more of a misdirection, kind of just to be like, let's make him think that this is what happened. Tamer, yeah, I like the ending, all things considered. Like, of course, there were things I wish would have happened, and there are things I wish didn't happen. But I mean, that's kind of what happens with any finale. But I would say I'm satisfied with it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Like, I definitely still felt like super into the show as I was watching it. Frank probably got the gun from Gabriel. Victor, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Inhuman, sending love from Berlin. Sending love from the US to Berlin. Thanks for hopping on. You're awesome. What if Michaela was pregnant from Gabriel? But she slept with Asher too. But then I was thinking about that, and it's like, if Michaela got pregnant during that time, the kids would have been a lot older. I don't know. There's a lot under interpretation with that. I hate that Frank killed himself. Jacob, yeah, I feel like there's nothing else that he could have done at this point. It should have been titled Annalise Keating is dead, not the last. That would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been kind of cool. That's a good point. As long as Annalise went free, I was okay. Sarita, that's my thing too. Like, as long as Annalise got free and she lived a long life, I'm totally okay with that. That is primarily what I wanted to happen. I did not want her to die. Okay, I love your deep analysis of the show. Oh, thank you, Inhumans. Thank you. Yeah, so Tegan died of old age. Every person Bonnie got with died. Yeah, yeah. I noticed that last time. Like Asher, Miller, Frank, and then Sam kind of manipulated her. Sam's dead. So, Muhammad, Tegan's death. So apparently Tegan's death was symbolized by showing Annalise walking and holding hands. And then you no longer see Tegan, and that's why Tegan wasn't at the funeral. Because I was like wondering, why is Tegan not at the funeral? So I think it was assumed that Tegan died. Like, I'm gonna watch it again, and I will probably explain it more thoroughly in my actual recap video. But just like final thoughts, like immediately after the show. Yeah, I think Tegan was assumed to be dead because she wasn't at the funeral, and you see Annalise walking on a beach alone. I'm probably the most disappointed I was is Bonnie. I didn't want her to die. I thought she deserved better. Like, I really wanted Bonnie to get a happy ending. I didn't cry. I teared up a bit, but also I knew you guys were watching me, so I probably would have cried when Bonnie died because that Viola Davis performance was fire. Like, she was getting me when she was just like, no, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up. Like, I love that was done so well. And Mike, I think Bonnie got shot just as collateral damage. They were probably shooting Frank, and since Bonnie was there, she got shot as collateral damage. Yeah, Robin, man. I think Bonnie. I wanted a different ending for Bonnie. Like, I see it. I get it. I would have liked a different ending, but like, I'm not mad at it. Viola, when Bonnie died, was everything. Yes, Keo. Yes. AK was a spectacular in that performance. Yes, I agree. Jermaine J, what Mahoney? What Mother Mahoney? We don't. It means nothing, you know. Sorry, I'm like I started getting hiccups all of a sudden. I cried. Annalise almost snapped her neck. give it a live, but Annalise said no. Yeah. I didn't notice that since the pilot, Bonnie had a headache after that scene. Right. Who killed Laurel's mom? Victor R. It was Jorge Castillo. Laurel confirmed it. So Sandrine is dead, guys. Sandrine is confirmed dead. Stacey, Frank basically kind of killed himself. He didn't kill himself in a way where he like shot himself, but he put himself in a situation where he knew he would not get out of it. You don't shoot the governor at a courthouse where FBI is located and expect to get away from it. He knew what he was doing. Jermaine J. Viola snot cry is everything. Yes. And Reese B. I think it was the governor who killed Hannah. Like, it definitely was the governor that killed Hannah. I think the baby Sam at the funeral was the baby Frank killed, and he was saying sorry to him. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, totally. Totally. Queen Rena, it's 1:20 a.m. Are you on the East Coast? Where are you? Frank would already gone when he found out Sam was his father. What do you mean Frank was already gone when he found out Sam was his father? Christopher can be 20 and a law professor. I think a lot longer than 20 years has passed. I definitely think, because if Annalise had passed away, let's say she was 53. She said she was 53, right? So let's say she probably lived well into her 80s or 90s. Yeah, so good night, Mohammed. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining all the way from South Africa. That is awesome. Keo, thanks for joining from Atlanta. East Coast time. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm probably going to end it pretty soon just because that was a lot, especially spending an hour with me before trying to even get the damn thing to play. So, and appreciate all your guys' help with that. You guys are amazing. Like, seriously, I owe you all the things. Morocco, what up? Yeah, I think I will say I am satisfied with it. Again, like, they're very, like, Annalise got a happy ending. That's what I wanted. 220 in Brazil, wow. Definitely think Annalise getting a happy ending was great. We got to see Eve again. I thought that was really cool. And Nate coming in clutch. Yes, yes. I love that Nate came back. Only Annalise's mom, Nate, and Gabe really got away with murder. Yeah, that's true. That is true. What about Tegan? What about Tegan going to Asher's apartment? That was wrapped up by the fact that Tegan had gone there before she went to see Michaela the night Asher was murdered. They were old AF, so Christopher had to be about 30. He had to be even, I would even say even older than 30. Because he was maybe 2 or 3 when Laurel pieced out. But then 2 or 3, let's say 30, 35 years passes. He could be 30, mid-30s. You can be professor at that age. What's my overall score? Laura, good question. Good question, Laura. My overall score, I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I don't like rating things, but I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Jacob Jones, Black Don't Cry. Abby, I know. I'm still wrapping my head around that was the last episode we'll ever see. Right, Sarah? Nate was like, all right, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. He's like, I got his money. Let's see what we can do good for the community. I like that. And I like that he was doing something good for the community. Like, Nate, that was cool. That was cool. The time jump I don't think it was trash. I think it's kind of cliche. It is kind of cliche. Like, again, that wasn't the route I would have expected them to go, but it's okay. Nate should have gone to the funeral. Nate might have passed away by that point too. I don't know. What's your favorite quote from the series? Jermaine J? Oh, of course, it's everyone's favorite quote. It's, why is your penis on a dead girl's phone? Like, that was in just that entire scene, that entire moment was just phenomenal. Like, you can't go wrong with that. That scene, and just so powerful. How did Oliver get Lambert to switch up Connor's deal? I don't know. I need to watch it again. Good night, MJ. Thank you so much for joining. Good night. Thank you. You are amazing. And thanks, everyone, for joining. Like, this is great. I'm so glad so much of you guys joined. I didn't think so many of you were going to join, so this is wonderful. Like, I'm so happy. I don't know what I would have been doing if I haven't been able to talk about this right after watching it. You guys are, like, saving me from loads of anxiety. I look at us with us as my face, Bonnie. That's a good one, Abby. But y'all, why did anime hair stand up like that when she got home? You leave her hair alone. She let it go natural. I call it Emmy nomination. Yes. If she doesn't, we will sign a petition. We will sign a petition. And we will get her nominated. Come on. Rob MM, I'm from California. I'm in California. What's going on? The end of a freaking era, Sama. Yes. Wow. I'm still like I'm still in denial because it's like I'm still talking about it. So it's like as soon as I stop talking about it, I'm going to be like, "Wait. It's over forever." Yes, we will all sign the petition. Oh, yes. Show's over. I'm empty. Me too. What am I going to do? Who is that drinking alcohol towards the end? It looked like Annalise, but I was like, hold up. Annalise drinking again? She better than that. Oh, guys, don't forget to like the video. Like down below. Hit subscribe. That's not subscribe. Hit subscribe. And then follow me on any of these social platforms. Check me out. Okay, Skyla, good night. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And thanks for your support. You were amazing. This has been so good. I know, I'm going to still keep doing some How to Get Away with the Murder videos, but find me on Twitter and Instagram and DM me your recommendations. Bye, Nina. Bye, Nina. Yeah, Jessica, it was Annalise drinking. Okay. Westifer. Oh, love Westifer. I don't care. I still think Wes is alive. He's out there. He's out there somewhere. He's out there somewhere. Could you imagine if they showed, like, if they didn't even explain anything and you see, like, an old Alfred in, like, old makeup and he's just at the funeral in the background? But a spinoff, I mean, I could see a spinoff. I think it's kind of cool that they left that open for a spinoff. Like, it definitely felt like it was free for a spinoff. And could you imagine, like, Christopher Castillo, Westifer Castillo, being, like, the teacher in that whole scenario? I mean, that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. We got to get some fan fiction started, guys. It's fan fiction. Let's get this spinoff going. Right? Wes did not pay child support. See, that's how you get away with child support. That's the show we need to be talking about. Wes got away with child support without paying his child support. I love the moment between Annalise and Frank. Oh, let's talk about that. I love how they gave all the core group their moments together. Like, Annalise had one with Tegan. She had one with Bonnie. She had one with Frank. She had one with all her ride or dies. And I think that was good. I think that was really good. In Humans, Michaela, at the end, she became a judge of the Supreme Court, I believe, or something along those lines. Oliver said he was going to say that Emily had him do photos of her and Wes to protect Connor. Yeah. What? Oh, Tia. Netflix, please do a spinoff. I love that idea. Could you imagine a Netflix spinoff? They could be cursing. There could be more blood. There could be more murder. So why did Christopher see Annalise ghost in the college room? I'm assuming Laurel told him about her legacy. Maybe. Queen Rena, or like I took it under the assumption that Annalise was like his mentor growing up, and so he saw her, and it was like an acknowledgement to here you can take over for me. The whole time Annalise was Frank's stepmom. I know, and the whole time Gabriel was Frank's brother. Oh man, that's insane. Her and Nate got the closure, and that was needed. Oh, that's right, trivia. And her and Nate even got closure. Like, I love that. I love that they gave Annalise, and that's what I said. Like, that's why I didn't want a big, like, that's why I'm okay without Wes being alive, because that would have taken an entire episode to explain. Whereas with this, we got closure with each of the characters. And I like that. I like that we got closure. There's like nothing to worry about with the characters and their closure. Now, the Mahonies, Sally, those I'm fine. I'm fine with those being answered. I'm just happy that they told us that Jorge killed Sandrine. That's great. Keel, yeah, I really think the Annalise and Nate closure was great. That was probably one of my more favorite moments. That was really good. And then the Bonnie and Frank moment was really good too. I don't know when the rewatch is gonna be. We'll see. After winning her craze, I'm sure Annalise and Laurel made up. Yeah, I think they did because I'm pretty sure that Annalise went down there to live with Laurel because or I don't know, where do you guys think the funeral took place? Or maybe they came up for the funeral. I don't know. Because I don't know why, but in my head, I pictured Annalise going down to live in Mexico for some reason. I don't know. Like, just going off the grid. Okay, the U.S. Abby. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why. I automatically thought it was, like, Mexico, just because he spoke in a Mexican or Hispanic accent. So I'm pretty sure Wes's lawyer going to be Christoph Mahoney. Oh, man. In South America. I love the closer with Annalise and Nate. Karina, yeah, I think that was probably, I want to say that's probably one of my favorite scenes of the finale. I would say that closer scene between Nate and Annalise. And I'm surprised because I didn't think I would be that like moved by it. But I think seeing their development over the course and then seeing that scene with Annalise talking in the microphone or the recorder, how she was going to interrogate Nate, and you see the development through that. Tia, yeah, Gabriel was not what I expected. Like, he didn't turn out to be anything that I thought would happen, but it's cool. I love the shot where Nate kissed Annalise while she cried. That was sweet. That was a very touching moment. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That's good. My favorite scene was Connor choosing himself. That was good, too. Like, Connor has always, like, been one of my favorite characters, especially in season 4. When he was working really close with Annalise. Like, I got to see a side of him that I liked. I really, really liked. And so to see him be that brave to be like, hey, I'm owning up to this was beautiful. Like, I like that a lot. Queen Rena, yes. Connor, like, or Nate, he's up here. Like, I'm surprised he is up here. Yeah, Renetta, Connor grew up. Evelyn, Connor over Oliver. Yeah, because I'm still suspicious of Oliver, though. I'm still suspicious. We don't know what happened in those 5 years Connor was in jail. He probably was with threesome guy. People were calling West of his accent, but he was half Brazilian. Was Laurel Brazilian? I didn't know if Laurel was Brazilian. But he grew up in a Spanish-speaking country. That's the thing. He's going to have an accent. It's whether or not Alfred did the accent well, which I think he pulled off very good. I think it's fine. Oliver's still shady. Abby still disturbed by Michaela. Yeah, man, I can't believe Michaela. Wow. Laurel's Mexican French. You're right. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you. That's right, because her mom was French, because she could speak Spanish and French. You're right. See, Alfred speaks Spanish. Like, I thought the accent was fine. Lana couldn't save themselves and turn on Annalise, and she saved their ass time and time again. Yeah, but at least Connor went to jail for it. At least he got some sort of, like, he did something that was worth it. Like, I don't know. That was good, but people were just not used to it. Yeah, and that's the thing with Alfred is, like, I didn't know before I saw How to Get Away with Murder. I thought he was American, and then I found he was British, and now he can do a Spanish accent, and I'm just like, dang, that's what's up. That's cool. Vivian was more important than Gabriel. I agree. I think Gabriel existed to lead Vivian there. He was kind of just a conduit to bring Vivian and then reveal everything Honor. In case anyone's wondering, a Hannah-Connor relationship is Honor. But everything with Hannah, I think Vivian was supposed to reveal all of that. Taya, Alfred's father is English, his mom's Brazilian. British Harry Potter, yeah. I never, I'm just gonna publicly say it. You can judge him as much as you want, guys. I've only seen one Harry Potter, and it was not the one with Alfred in it. So I didn't know he was British until I saw this show and I looked him up. Brazilians speak Portuguese, correct. Alfred has Brazilian roots and actually speaks Portuguese. Yep. Laurel Michaela became like her father. True. Wow. True. Yeah. But who killed Hannah? It was the governor. We're led to believe it's the governor. Who does Tegan know to have Jorge killed in prison? I feel like Tegan and Laurel, if they were to team up, they would have the resources to be able to pull it off. For sure. I've seen her in Harry Potter. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one. That's what he said. Oh, I get it. I just watched Peter explain the ending scene with Viola Davis. He said that she held the hands of many different people throughout her life that represented her good times in her old age. Fantastic. Love it. It so freaks me out that Alfred looks just like my ex. Oh, that's strange. Capstone Solutions. I love this show. Me too. I cannot believe it's over. As soon as I end this live, I'm just going to go into a fetal position and just rock myself to sleep tonight. They must have ended on a positive note. They were at the... Yeah, I agree, Derek, for sure. Oliver redeemed himself when he snatched his arm from Michaela. Laura, I was surprised by that. I think, all things considered, Michaela did not get a happy ending. I mean, she got what she wanted, but at the cost of being alone forever and having all the closest people around her turn on her. So I don't necessarily see her as getting a happy ending. I think she kind of... I don't know. I think she kind of ended up right where she wanted. So where was Michaela's dad? Good question. Shady ass Solomon. Where was shady ass Solomon when all this was going down? What do I think of Wes's ending? Like Westifer or Wes? Like the fact that they burned his confession. I don't know. Personal life will suffer. Yeah. I wish I had actually answered whether the Mahoney's or Hannah were behind Annalise's car crash. The theory from your video makes the most sense. I really did like that theory, but I mean, if we take things as surface level, we have all the answers. I feel like we're kind of just like diving deeper, but all the answers are technically there on the surface level. Like they gave the answers to us. Not everyone who is successful is happy. Oh, totally, Laura. Yeah, I agree. I'm still crying. How amazing was that? 2B, yes. Where have you been? I haven't seen any of your comments. Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good. I really liked it. Wes was the biggest victim of all. His name was distorted even after his death. That's one thing I'm a little bothered by, is that they still pinned everything on Wes, and Wes went out as a murderer with mental health issues. And that's his legacy. That's kind of unfair that that's his legacy, you know? Who do you think Christopher's ending? I feel like it really misled us. Oh, it was totally a mislead. Totally a mislead. I think they did it on purpose, though. You guys, I'm emotionally done. What a show. I mean, Viola Davis died. She realized he was shot. I know. Flex and Fly, so good. That scene, tap, natch. Love it. How about, like, why don't we have Westifer show up on Elite? Let's do a crossover. He ends up teaching a school in Madrid. Hell, there you go. I figured out how to make this work. We'll just do a crossover. It was defense, Tegan, self-defense, yeah. Wes is going to take the fall for, yeah. I did not see the governor being shot, for real. Michaela, yeah, I didn't see that coming. I didn't even think she was going to be coming out of the same courtroom. But I definitely thought it was going to be Annalise as the target. But it makes sense. Liza, the woman who played Bonnie, said Bonnie got the ending that was needed for her because she would have not been able to cope with the death of Frank. That's true. To be, Wes left that voicemail in order to sway the FBI from Annalise. Wes is still alive. Where is he? The show is over. Unless the spinoff is about Wes. They shouldn't have used Alfred for Christopher. See, that was the thing I said in my Wes is Alive video. Is like, why use the same actor? They could have easily have gotten someone that just looked similar. I don't know. Wes wasn't self-defense. He broke into Sam's house. Technically, Viola, Liza, Charlie, Lisa, they all deserve nominations. Yes. They did, like, they came, like, Bonnie, Annalise, and Frank came hard. Yeah. I think Annalise chose Tegan because Eve's speech at the end was like, even though she didn't choose me, I'm sure. That's what I thought too, Yasmin. Like, I looked at it as, it could have gone one of two ways. Either Eve was no longer with her wife, and then got with Annalise, and that's when, like, Annalise, like, loved her and didn't love her and loved her again. But I like the idea that she did choose Tegan. I would love that. Yeah, I love the fact, like, I'm going to automatically just assume that she ended up with Tegan because that's the ending that I want, and that's the ending I'm getting. That's simple. Music Child 007. Michaela got the ending she deserved. She learned how to be a survivor just like Annalise taught her, but in the end, lost what she gained. A sad trade for what she knew she had to make. Yeah, totally true. I think that's exactly the ending that Michaela, that's what she wanted. She got it. That's it. I think in a way, pretty much everyone kind of got the endings that they wanted, other than Bonnie and Frank. Well, Frank for sure did. And if Bonnie would have lived, like someone had mentioned, I don't think she would have been able to cope with the loss of it. So it's like everyone who died needed to die, and everyone who lived. Keating 5 is no more. The Keating name is no more. The Keating name is done. That's crazy. And I love that, love that Annalise changed her name. All right, guys. I am going to end this because it is getting late and I got some other things to do. And I need to see if I can watch the episode again. But thank you so much, guys, for joining. This has been magnificent. I'm so glad I got to spend the series finale with all of you. Like, this is unprecedented. Like, this is like once in a lifetime experience to watch the series finale with so many of you. So this is so great. I am so excited. I will let this episode settle in. I will have thoughts. I will have a recap video. I have a review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video before you go. And follow me on any of these social media platforms. Like I said, like, DM me your ideas and thoughts for other shows I should cover. I'm definitely looking into Elite just because I watched the trailer and I was like, I could probably get behind this. So I might give it a shot and see how it goes. Good night, Laura. Much love from the U.S. Thank you for coming in from Brazil. Thank you for showing up from the East Coast. I know the hours are all over the place, so that makes you guys even more awesome that you joined, because I know it's like 4 a.m. for some of you, and I know it's Sarita, I know it's 1:40 and you've been up since 4 a.m. So thank you for staying. You are amazing. You all are great. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful evening. I love you guys. And shine on, you crazy diamonds. I'll post this video. It'll be out hopefully by tomorrow. So if anyone wants to watch the actual live reaction, you will actually be able to see it. I'm peacing out from Eggs 911. Is it Eggs 911 or Eggs 611? I don't know. Whatever that is from season 1. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.